We are so excited today, you guys. For those of you that have been following along with our journeys for the last few years, you know that we have 2 e-bikes from Lectric e-bikes, and that we love them. We just can't get enough of them. There are so many awesome things about it, and they're perfect for traveling around as an RVer. But this bike is not why I'm excited. See, this is their old model. This came out 2 years ago. This one's David's bike, and while we love it, and we can't get enough of it, we have some super exciting news for you guys from Lectric themselves. Now, not only do they make an amazing product, but they are an amazing company as well, and they listen to their customers. And for those of you that have this model or the Step-Thru model and you have asked for some changes here or there, Lectric has listened and they have implemented them, and today we get to test them out. We are so freaking stoked, you guys. I'm so excited.
And here they are, the new Lectric XP 2.0 and the Step-Thru 2.0. They have made so many excellent upgrades to these bikes now, and what blows my mind is with all of the upgrades they've made, all of the build quality improvements, and I'm telling you, the build quality improvements they've made, you can visually see that these bikes, the 2.0, is so much higher quality than the previous model. But with all of those additions, these bikes are still the exact same price as the previous model at $899. I don't know how they did it, but it is awesome. And like Rose said, they have really listened to you guys, all of the previous customers they've got, all of the current owners that, you know, we haven't met a single person that has bought one of these and hasn't loved it. But you know, there's always ways to improve. And so you guys have told them what you wish the bikes had, and boy, did they add them to not only the XP 2.0, but also to the Step-Thru 2.0 model. And I'm just gonna real quick rattle off all the upgrades they've made to the 2.0 model. The whole bike, including the LCD display, is now IP65 water resistant. There is now a front suspension, which is what I'm most excited about on this bike. It is variable, so you can adjust how stiff it is, and it also has a lockout feature. There's now front rack mounting points on the head tube, and there is a new rear rack with mounting points for a basket and a window to fit a child seat. All racks and baskets are now made from steel. Both tires have been changed from 20 by 4 inches down to 20 by 3 inches for more maneuverability. There are bottle cage bosses on the seat tube to mount a folding lock or a water bottle cage. The handlebars have been widened by 2.5 inches to 25 inches total for more comfortable ride and more room to mount accessories. If you do order the front rack accessory, it will come with a light cable extender so the light can be attached to the bottom of the rack. The power and selector buttons have been upgraded to a much more sleeker and attractive look that is also more user-friendly. And what is a model refresh without a new paint job? The new Lectric XP 2.0 and Step-Thru 2.0 both come with fresh new graphics, and if you get these bikes in black, It's actually not black. It is a really deep midnight blue. From a distance, it looks black, but when you get up close, you can tell there's a nice hue of blue. Lectric also is going to be offering a ton of packages that you can add on to the bikes, as well as a lot of accessories on their website, so you can really deck out your Lectric XP 2.0 to be exactly what you want. Now these bikes, as you see them right here, have a couple of the upgraded packages on them. They've got the comfort package, which includes the suspension seat post for a smoother ride, as well as a larger, more plush seat. And then they also have the rack packages, where you can see that this one has the rear basket on it, and this one has the front basket. And you can mix and match however you want. You can get just the rear or just the front basket, or if you want a ton of carrying capacity, you can get both. But as they come just base model, the $899 price, they don't have the suspension seat posts or this big seat or these baskets. However, they still do have the rear rack.
All right, that's enough talking. Just like in the past, it is time for the fun. And boy, am I ready for some fun. So let's get going. We rode these bikes about 8 miles to get to this nearby reservoir, and I'm impressed. We were on dirt roads the entire way here, and something that I really noticed is that these tires, being just 1 inch skinnier, gave us so much more maneuverability. So this little entryway here from the dirt road we came off of to this scenic viewpoint here, this reservoir, has a ton of big rocks in it. And just being able to maneuver a little bit around those rocks, it's a huge difference. Just that 1 inch tire difference is so amazing. But on top of that, these have suspension, and it was such a smooth ride. Now, for any of you that have ever gone bike riding in a national forest or out on like dirt roads or gravel roads, you know that they're really bumpy and you feel jostled around constantly. And it's the same on our XP bikes, the originals. And not only do we have front suspension on these, but the seat post has suspension too. And let me tell you, it was very, very noticeable. The road that we are camping off of is really washboarded. I don't know if you guys know what that means. It means it has literal waves in the road, and they're very close together. So even bumpier than the fact that it's just a gravel road. And holy cow, I am impressed. This is amazing. The view here is epic. I love it. I love it. But the one thing that we forgot to do before we left is get us some water. And so now we are 8 miles from our campsite, but we're only 5 miles from a convenience store. So we're actually going to head into the nearest town to the convenience store and get us something to drink.
All
bottom line, after testing these out, the new XP 2.0 is incredible. We love these new bikes. We love all the changes that they made. We love the fact that Lectric listened to us and you guys and everyone that had suggestions for them on how to improve their bikes, and boy, did they just knock it out of the park. And I just have to reiterate how incredible it is that they kept the price the exact same as the old model, which in my opinion was already well worth the price. And now after making all of these upgrades, and it's still $899. It's just a no-brainer to me. If you're looking to get an electric bicycle, or if you're looking to get some sort of toy, some sort of transportation to explore the national forest, to be able to, tool around the RV park or the campground, or if you're looking for something that is more what these bikes were actually made for, which is urban transportation, like commuting to work if you live within the range of the e-bike, this is perfect for those. And in my opinion, the suspension seat post and at least one of these baskets is an absolute must, because this gives you a little more added suspension and comfort. And then the baskets are just so important to be able to just carry around whatever you might need to. I mean, on our old model, you saw we had the pannier bag on it, and we are always loading that thing up with groceries, just headed to the nearest convenience store or grocery store to make a quick run. And these are just so excellent for that. So if you're interested in getting one of these for yourself, we've got a link in the video description below to Lectric eBike's website. Go ahead and click that link. It'll take you right over to their homepage so you can explore everything they've got to offer, all the features of the bike. And yeah, man, if you're looking to get an e-bike, this is the one to go with. But unfortunately for Ro and I, these are only test models. We have to give these back. Oh man, I love these so much, and it's just unfortunate we gotta give them back. I just wanna keep them. But Matt and Christian are waiting for us. They were nice enough to hand deliver these test models for us so that we could test them out. But I told them that since they drove all the way out into the forest, I would drive back into the city and deliver them back. But something we didn't really talk much about is that these fold up. I guess we just assumed that you guys already knew that because of all the videos we made on our old models, but you'll see how these fold up and they'll fit into our truck so perfectly, making, taking these all around if you're traveling or RVing or camping so easy. Time to give them back.